Welcome to Maurice Samuel's Virtual Tours. We are here doing a night walk through Manhattan Beach. I just wanted to take the time. This is one of these other places that you always drive by but you never walk through. This is Friday night, late summer. I just parked my car in this parking structure over here. It's actually pretty cool because they have metered parking. So if you ever visit Manhattan Beach, there's plenty of parking, like 3 levels. But I was gonna just check it out, just take a little walk through, and hope you folks enjoy it with me. Again, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. I really would appreciate it. Like I said, I'm trying to get to about 1,000 subscribers, but I'm getting close. But any little bit helps. But again, here we are in Manhattan Beach, California. It is late. It's about 8 o'clock, late summer, and you know, before it starts getting cold. It's actually kind of chilly out here for California for August. It's about 73 degrees. Not really breezy, but it should be a little warmer since this is late summer. It kind of feels like we're going into fall already. But again, this is my first time walking through here, so I might chime in, talk about what I see or what's interesting. Well, one little fact, if you're not from California, Manhattan Beach is very close to LAX, so it's a little south of LAX. So this is, I guess you can consider a upscale beach neighborhood for Los Angeles. It's a very nice beach to visit, and you know, if you ever come to California, you should come visit Manhattan Beach. There's also a pier. Possibly, if it's open, I could walk down the pier. If we can see, hope everything is. I don't know if we can see everything from right now. But again, please like and subscribe and enjoy the night walk with me in Manhattan Beach.
I am the host.
This looks like some type of square. It's got a fountain here, restaurants, as you can probably see. Yeah. There's the old trusty Vons. Now I did get out, I believe this is the main intersection that leads down to the boardwalk. So I'm just going to circle around here and we're going to walk down. I hope this is coming out well.
That's the left-hand center, you know?
Again, this is Friday night. Maybe this is the last Friday in August.
You're draining your family's wealth. I'm gonna tell Matt. 25 cents. Bye, babe.
The equipment I'm using today is my Osmo Pocket. It says it's got a 1.8 aperture lens, so it should be letting enough light in. It's not too windy, so there shouldn't be any wind noise, which is good. As you can see, there are a lot of people out here tonight. What I've been trying to do more is get more steps in walking, so doing my photography and videos really helped me keep my goals. And there's always something interesting to see when you go for a walk. Driving is fine, but when you walk, everything slows down. You start noticing things that you never notice. And you know, once I was taking a walk through a neighborhood, and it was one of these profound things that kind of sticks with you. There was a bed of flowers with a white picket fence, and then in the middle of the bed of flowers was a plaque that read, "You've always got to stop to smell the roses." And it made so much sense, because just by walking, and I would have never seen that.
Do you know if it's this corner?
So it stuck to me, and that's many years ago. So it's always good to walk. Here in California, walking is not a. You got a lot of street cars and sidewalks, but you never see a lot of people walking. So, but I like to walk and film.
You know, we just sat down.
This part of Manhattan Beach, there's a hill where, as you can see, we're walking down. So at the very end of this hill is the pier. So I mentioned this in another video, but I was inspired to do these walks. There's a Japanese television show on NHK World, and it's called Somewhere Street. And what's really cool about this show, because a lot of videos that you see about other countries and places to visit, they're highly edited, and they kind of show a rosy picture about an area that you would kind of think that's more like a commercial. But on Somewhere Street, there's just a video or somebody with a camera. It's narrated, of course, but they walk in the back streets and talk to people, and you kind of get a real feel actually how a place looks and the actual people that are there. And you know, and some really interesting places you probably would never even hear of. So I highly recommend. It's called Somewhere Street. It's on a station called NHK World, but you can YouTube it, and they have countries from all over, and it's so cool because, again, you know, it's an unedited look at, you know, a place in the world you probably have never been or probably never heard of. So we're coming up on the pier here. The sound of the ocean never gets old.
Rosecrans. Okay. Yeah.
When they build a camera as good as our eyes, that's the one I'm going to buy. But I hope you can see clearly what I'm seeing. This is my first time on the Manhattan Beach Pier. This is one of many piers along the coast here, like being that the Santa Monica Pier is the most famous and has the most to do with, you know, there's rides there, food, you know, it's a lot of people, very, very unique pier. Most of the piers here in California are places to kind of sit, relax, reflect. I'll tell you, like in the wintertime when it's you got the chill of the January or late December air, it can be very refreshing to come out to the water. You also see some people here fishing. And they have telescopes for you to view. Probably not at night though. I hope you can hear the ocean, but it sounds so soothing. For a lot of people, you know, the holidays and fall are the best time of year, but this is my favorite time of year. It's almost over. It's kind of bittersweet. The days get shorter. There's nothing better to me than long summer days. There was really some, there was on the news today too, there were some high tides where the waves were just so big that even the lifeguards were telling people to get out of the water today. So I don't know if, look like they're swelling pretty big right now. I've always wanted a place just on the ocean so I could hear the waves crashing all night. It seems it's the most soothing thing to me. Those places are expensive. Maybe one day.
Alright, so
interesting. It says aquarium. I wonder if they do have an aquarium here. I've never seen an aquarium on a pier before, but I guess this is what this is. Almost a full moon tonight. Maybe you can see that. I bought a new lens. It's a 100 to 400 millimeter, and when you double it, it gets to 800 millimeters. So I got some great moon shots tonight. It's crazy. You can see the craters. There it is, folks. This is all Manhattan Beach. And it's, again, there's a power station there, and on the other side of the power station is the airport, LAX. Most airports here in Southern California are right next. LAX, John Wayne, and even San Diego Airport are close to the water. So if there is an issue with the plane, they can dump them in the ocean. Got some fishing poles over here. It's another thing people like to do is fish. All right. You guys catch anything tonight?
Just getting here.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
And there it is. The moonlight reflecting on the water. Gotta love that. We're going to double back up the hill this time. I hate to say this, but you've seen one pier, you've seen them all. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone is a little different. And it's nice to have piers that you can walk.
It feels like it's a very important.
I have to say it is a very nice night. Not too windy, it's not too cool, but it doesn't really feel like a summer night though. It kind of feels like a fall night for here. I don't know if you can see this off in the distance, but there's something going on here at the beach. There's some type of event. Maybe they set up for it for tomorrow. Stanchions, flags, must be something big. Oh, it looks like a volleyball tournament. There's volleyball courts set up. Or the volleyball courts are part of something bigger. Can't stress this enough. If you're feeling in one mood and you start walking, it takes you out of that mood. All right, here we go. Back up the hill. Yes, folks, California is the land of the Lambos. Green ones. Why not? Let's head south down here. When I'm walking, I'm always looking for interesting things to shoot when I stop shooting or stop filming.
The girls club is the name of the song. Girls club.
Don't see things too interesting yet, but it's one thing about photography. I was listening, you know, you might find something and you might not, but it's the journey that really counts. There's so many people with cell phones now and cameras. There's so many images. Everybody can tell a story.
I heard 5 a.m.
Speaking of photos, there's a framing shop. Meeting and eating. That's what a lot of people like to do here. They'll spend big money to sit down, stuff their face, and talk all night and drink wine.
Yeah, that's actually.
Wow, shoe repair. Haven't had a pair of shoes repaired in I don't know how long.